In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 6 easy ways that you can improve your personal style. What is up, you guys? Stevie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to walk you guys through some easy, tangible, super quick, and just, again, it's easy. The key word is easy in this video right here. Tips on how to make your outfits better. These are things that I personally do in my everyday life, things that I implement in my personal style. And overall, the biggest key takeaway from this video is I just want you guys to feel your most confident when you're wearing your outfits. And these 6 tips and tricks right here are going to help you guys do just that. As always, it gets chatty here, so do what you have to do. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and just kind of relax with me for a bit. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Stevie. I create men's fashion content just like this, with the occasional vlog like the fashion vibes. If you like little vlogs featuring the city, family, friends, shopping, going out, all that good stuff, definitely be sure to subscribe for more content like this. And without further ado, like I said, it gets chatty, so sit back, relax, and let's dive into these 6 easy tips and tricks to improve your personal style. Let's talk about my favorite way to elevate your personal outfit, and that is implementing fragrance and colognes into your everyday routine. One of my personal favorites when it comes to cologne is Dior. Thank you to Dior for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. As you guys know, Father's Day is right around the corner, and it is actually my very first Father's Day. My daughter was born last year, right before Father's Day, but we were kind of in the thick of course, that whole newborn phase, becoming parents, and just taking everything in and learning. That first sort of month was definitely a whirlwind. And so this year, I'm going to actually celebrate. As you guys are seeing from the B-roll clips, Kira is definitely growing up. She's about to turn 1. And I feel like this whole year of just raising her, becoming a dad, kind of finding a new rhythm, and just seeing her grow up has been super special. I might be biased, but I definitely think she is a cutie, and she is just so amazing. And I feel like I say it all the time over on my Instagram story or over in the vlogs, and just anyone who asks me in real life, being a dad is truly something that has changed me for the better. It is the most, I don't even know how to put it into words, but it is definitely the most challenging but the most rewarding thing that I personally have ever done in my life. And I'm just so grateful that I am a dad, that I had the opportunity to become a dad. And being a dad to Kira is something that I don't take lightly, and so it's definitely an emotional one for me, it being my very first Father's Day. So what better way to celebrate than gifting myself some amazing things from Dior. I picked up 2 sets that I'm really excited about. The first one, of course, is the Salvage Eau de Parfum Father's Day gift set, featuring the parfum as well as a deodorant stick. These pieces right here actually had this cologne and have used it for years on years on years now, and I'm super excited to actually finally get a restock of it. I can't recommend this one enough. This is such a great, powerful, masculine, and just really deep scent that can pair well with pretty much anything in terms of an outfit, and of course in terms of any occasion. And this set right here would make for such a really great Father's Day gift. And then these right here are the Dior Homme Sport Father's Day gift set duo, featuring the spray as well as the deodorant. As you guys can see, the packaging on this is amazing. This scent right here is a little bit more lighter. I'm really excited to get some use out of them. Of course, it being finally warmer here in Seattle, this is going to be the perfect sort of scent to gravitate towards when I'm wearing maybe lighter colors. It's a little bit more nicer out, and I want to play up that sort of summer look and feel with a scent. So this set right here is gonna be, again, another great option for Father's Day in terms of gifts. For all of the fathers out there, all of the fatherly figures out there, these Father's Day gift sets that are only available on Dior.com are such great options. And there is truly so many items and so many sets to choose from. Options are definitely endless. When you order online, you can get free personalized engravings on orders over $125, complimentary shipping, as well as 2 complimentary samples with every order. And as you guys saw, the packaging is absolutely amazing. Use my code STEVIE24 to get a complimentary gift with purchase when you spend over $130 or more. And I will have all of these things linked in the description box down below for you guys. This tip right here is something that I have been doing and honing in on for, I would say, the last couple years or so. Let's talk about finding your personal color palette. So when I say finding your personal color palette, I'm talking about find colors and tones and shades of colors that you gravitate towards, that you feel you're most confident in. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you already know what my personal color palette is. I always gravitate towards earth tones, blacks, whites, shades of gray, with the occasional maybe blue, and with the occasional maybe pop of red. That is sort of my personal go-to. Those are the colors that I feel the most confident in. And I think the biggest takeaway when it comes to personal style is when you are wearing something and you feel confident in it, that confidence is going to exude in your overall body language, and whatever it is that you're wearing that particular day will just kind of make it go from here to all the way up here with that confidence. And I know it sounds a little silly, but trust me on this, when you find your personal color palette and when you find colors and tones and shades of things that you guys feel you're most confident in, it really does reflect in your overall look and feel. So my top tip when it comes to this is just have a browse online, go onto your favorite online retailers, or even if you're shopping in person, and just look at the clothes that make you feel something, the clothes that you instantly gravitate towards. That is most likely going to be your color palette, because your mind is instantly and just naturally drawn to it. And so I don't know if there's like a science behind that, but that's how I personally found my color palette. I just look at clothes online or in person, and if I feel something towards it, how I know it's going to be for me in terms of a color. Creating mood boards and inspo folders have been huge for me when it comes to elevating my personal style. When you have inspo folders to refer to, it's so much easier to build outfits. Even me, who does men's fashion and lifestyle content creation as a full-time job, I too still find myself needing a little inspiration here and there. And I'm super lucky that I have amazing peers over on Instagram and on TikTok that create amazing content as well. So, I'm always, in addition to, of course, engaging with their content and supporting them, I'm consistently saving it as well for future inspo, kind of taking, little bits here and there of their personal style, their personal outfits, and seeing what I like about it. And then, of course, taking it and making it my own. I think the reason why I love mood boards and inspo folders a lot is because it's kind of this all-in-one place that you can always refer to in the future when you are maybe in a rut when it comes to style, or when you're just stuck and you don't necessarily know, or maybe you have a special occasion coming up and you saw one of your favorite creators just posted an outfit that you feel like maybe could have been a good outfit for that said special occasion. And so I personally have all of my folders saved over on Instagram. You guys are seeing it in the reference photos and b-roll clips and stuff. I have one for style, one for home, one for outfits, and I think that's it. But obviously, create all the folders that you want. You can do it over on Instagram. Some people use Pinterest as well. My biggest tip when it comes to creating inspo folders and taking inspiration from people is, it is obviously 100% okay to take inspo from people, but I personally think you always have to tread the line and be very careful of not 100% copying everyone, because you want to make sure that your personal style stays your personal style. It's all about saving the inspo, looking at the photo or whatever piece of content that you saved, and seeing what you like about it. Take that singular piece away from it, and then digest it, and then make it into your own, so that you pump out a look that is inspired by the original piece of content, but you're never fully copying it. Finding your personal favorite brands is a tip that I personally feel like has helped me so much when it comes to honing in on my personal style, elevating my outfits, and just making my overall outfits better. When I have a few brands that I'm consistently liking for a period of time, I will always go to their online website, their Instagram, their TikTok, their social media platforms, and I'll just constantly see what it is that they're doing in terms of the products they're putting out, how they're doing their imagery, how they're handling their social media, and how they're personally styling their looks for their campaigns and all that stuff. And I usually try to stick to at least 3 brands, but probably no more than 5, and just kind of take everything in that they're doing. And then if I'm able to, then I'll of course support them and buy some clothing bits from them so I can style it up personally. Or if I see something that I feel like they just recently put out, but I don't necessarily have the funds for it, I'll try to either find a similar and affordable alternative, or I'll screenshot that product and I'll head on over to the thrift store to see if I can find something similar. The reason why I feel like finding your personal favorite brand is going to be a really great tip for you is because when you have your own personal favorite brands, again, no less than 3, but no more than 5, you don't want to be pulling too much from too many places. Just kind of stick it within those 3 to 5 brands. It's almost kind of like you're creating this own little ecosystem of your personal style. You can pull some favorites from one brand, some favorites from another brand, some favorites from this brand, and then kind of create your own personal look and feel based on what you're gravitating towards from each brand to hone in on your own personal style. This tip right here is actually one from my previous video that I posted last week, but I'm repeating it in this video because I think it's so important. Let's talk about how less is always more and how we should always focus on the classics over trends. I'm not going to dive too much into this because, like I said, I talked about it last week, but basically this tip right here will help you when creating outfits and elevating your personal style. When you put an emphasis on classics and you kind of stop diving into the trends, naturally your style, in my personal opinion, will always be better because you're always playing with the classics. You're always playing with and wearing silhouettes that are easy, are simple, are timeless, that will never go out of style, that can easily be interchangeable, and you can mix between the classic pieces that you have in your wardrobe, so it never feels like you're running out of outfits. Let's say you have 10 solid classic pieces that are timeless, they're not trend based at all. The amount of outfits that you can create with 10 solid classic pieces is truly endless, versus the opposite. If you had 10 maybe really nice, but they're all trendy pieces, chances are you're not going to get a high number of outfits, because the trendy pieces don't necessarily mix well with each other, because they are trendy and they are just trend based. It's always about just being true to yourself. And I personally think that I always feel my best in things that are classic, simple, elevated, and timeless. So hopefully you guys resonate with that as well. And then the last tip when it comes to elevating your outfit and honing in on your personal style and just all of those sort of things, this is a really simple and easy one, but I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't say it. You have to always steam and lint roll your clothes before stepping out. There has been numerous times where, I'll see people and, they might have the nicest fit, but there's maybe pet hair all over their clothes. Maybe it's really wrinkled because they didn't steam it. And it's just those two little things right there, a lint roll and a steam or an iron, whichever one you got. Those things right there go a really long way when it comes to the overall presentation of your clothes. And I feel like, we're all adults. I think it should go without saying, you gotta lint roll your clothes before you step out. You gotta steam or iron your clothes. I think till this day, I still see people sort of stepping out, and it's okay, maybe they just didn't have the time, or maybe it's just not as important to them, and to each their own. But for me personally, you can ask anyone who knows me in real life, I always have a lint roller on me, and I'm a big stickler when it comes to having a steamer with me anywhere it is that I go. I have like a travel one, and I maybe if I'm in a rush, yeah, I'll step out just real quick. Honestly, no, not even that. I will always allocate time to make sure that my garments are steamed and lint rolled before I head out, because I just think personal presentation is so important and first impressions are super important. And so just trust me on it. I'm telling you guys, lint rolling and steaming slash ironing, those things right there will take your outfit from here to here, because it will always look like the intention was behind your outfits before you stepped out the door. All right, you guys, and that is it for my 6 tips and tricks on how to elevate your outfits and how to improve your personal style. Hopefully you kind of took away some inspo from today's video, and hopefully you found it helpful. These 6 tips right here, again, I personally use them in my everyday life, and it has helped me immensely. So let me know in the comments down below if you took anything away from this video. Let me know if you have any more tips for even me or for anyone that is looking in the comments when it comes to elevating your personal style or making your outfits better. I love hearing from you guys, so drop me some love in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.